Welcome to Travel PR USA. Don't forget to follow me at Travel PR USA on Facebook. Let's talk about the Alien and Sedition Acts. Many of you know that President Trump invoked that act when he became president. And that act is going to straighten immigration in America, deport all the criminals and whatnot. A lot of people asked me about the Alien Act, and I said to them, this was invoked in 1798. The year is 2025, and imagine, 1798 was how long ago? What, 300 years ago or 200 years? I can't even calculate right off my head. But it's a long time ago, and yes, it was invoked in 2025. Let's just take 100 years from today. 100 years from today is going to be April 17, 3025. We wouldn't be here. Even that newborn baby that was born this morning wouldn't be here either. Now, why did he invoke this act? First of all, what's this Alien Act? It's actually a set of 4 laws that were collectively known as the Alien and Sedition Act. And it was passed by the U.S. Congress in 1798. And what are they supposed to do? These acts were actually passed in response to growing tensions with France and a perceived threat from French immigrants in the U.S. Can you imagine? France used to be an enemy of the U.S. and even their immigrants. So the key provisions of this Alien Acts includes the Naturalization Act, the Aliens Friends Act, the Alien Enemies Act, and the Sedition Act. I really find this 4 very interesting because this is how America used to be. And when President Trump invoked it, I'm like, what? Even his ancestors' ancestor. Okay, let's get to it. The Naturalization Act actually says it increased the residency requirement for naturalization. So if you live in America today and you have a green card for 5 years, you can apply for citizenship. Now, in those days, it was like from 5 to 14 years. Like you have to live in America for like up to 14 years before you even became a citizen. Now, isn't that what the Nigerian government is doing to people that marry foreigners? That foreigner has to live in Nigeria 15 years straight to become a Nigerian citizen. And almost impossible with that one. But that's the Naturalization Act of the Aliens Act. The next one was Alien Friends Act. This one empowered the president to deport any alien deemed dangerous to the country, even in peacetime. I mean, there were wars up and down the place, and they would just deport you if you said something wrong. Let's face it, isn't that what's going on now? All these students who are supposed to be coming to school in America protesting for Hamas, and Hamas is like the enemy. They'll deport you if they see you as an enemy. That's pretty much that part that Donald Trump wanted back in power. Okay, so now we have the Aliens Enemy Act. Now the enemies, it empowers the president, to arrest, imprison, or deport any alien who was a citizen of a country at war with the U.S. Okay, let's give you an example. Okay, if America was in war with, I'm trying to pick a country that America was actually in war with. Let's say Japan. I know the Hiroshima thing and the Nagasaki, and of course the Pearl Harbor, where the Japanese came and bombed Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, near America, killed U.S. soldiers. They dropped an atomic bomb on my birthday in 1945, I believe. So, in other words, the Aliens Enemy Acts, like the president can actually arrest, imprison, or deport any Japanese, any Japanese American who was a citizen of Japan, because Japan was at war with the U.S. Now, these are interesting acts. And of course, the Sedition Act. Okay, you see, the Sedition Act is like the one that makes it a crime to publish any false, scandalous, or malicious writings against the U.S. government. Okay, so that basically effectively limits the freedom of speech and the press. So if you're a foreign journalist and you came to America and you wrote something bad about America, you could be gotten rid of, deported. So this thing is so interesting. Let me tell you the ones I find the most interesting. The Sedition Act, that one limits the press. I mean, there was no foreign press inside America in those days. It was just American press, period. Because if you said something, the Sedition Act, really was enforced on you. The other one I like is the Alien Friends Act. All right. If the president deems you dangerous to the country, even in peacetime, and you're a friend. If they deem you dangerous, you're gone. But that Naturalization Act is crazy. Imagine trying to live in America for 5 to 14 years with a green card and then get your citizenship after a long time. Anyway, immigration, as I always say, is the most interesting part of life. So, that Alien Act is still in the Constitution, and President Trump invoked it, meaning that he's trying to make America safe again. You know, left to me, I feel a little scared about all this revamping of the immigration and everything, because if President Trump leaves in 2028, I'm just like thinking, if another president comes in and it happens to be a Democrat, are they going to overturn all these things? So that's my fear, because the system is really bringing out some hardened criminals out of every corner of America. And all these guys were here all along. How did they get in? But right now, it's about making America safe again. So those are your questions answered for the Alien Act. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, I'm on Facebook.com/TravelPRUSA. TravelPRUSA is a free information platform about traveling to and within the United States. We're going to talk about embassies, visas, and all that stuff later.